Hi, welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestions and I make them. If you'd like to leave a suggestion, just put it down in the comments and I will make it the funniest thing you've ever. Today's suggestion, it's a weird one. Freevee. I've heard of Freevee. It's a station where you can watch stuff for free. Hence the name. So I gave it a shot. I wanted to watch a Batman documentary on like the making of all the Batmans, and it was only on Freevee. And I noticed something. One, it forces you to watch commercials, which is part of the deal. Fine, I was willing to do it. But then, every single commercial I watched was for HIV. Not just one commercial for HIV and then another commercial for Bounty Quicker Picker Upper towels. Every single commercial was for HIV. Hey, Freevee, how many people do you think who are sexually promiscuous are sitting there watching a Batman documentary? Read the room. Plus, the other part that's annoying, fine, you want to have a commercial about HIV, how there's a pill now where you can take the pill, go fuck your brains out all over town, and you might not get AIDS or whatever. I don't know what the commercial was for, but it was 4 minutes long. 4 minutes of them cutting to people making out, dudes on the couch blowing each other, lesbians licking each other in the park. And, you know, in the entire time, it's some announcer making disclaimer after disclaimer after disclaimer. It's like, all right, cut to the threesome here where somebody's wearing a strap on. And anyway, disclaimer. Oh, here's two lesbians. They're just kissing. Well, that's sweet. Oh, no, they're licking each other up and down anyway. Disclaimer. HIV, if you take this pill, you might not get it. Disclaimer. 4 minutes of that. And I stuck with it because I wanted to know, did Michael Keaton get along with Jack Nicholson? And 5 minutes of my Batman show, and then right back to AIDS commercials. Do you not know who's watching this? You should be playing eHarmony commercials because the person watching the Batman documentary is almost certainly lonely. The person watching the Marvel Comics documentary is not so sexually promiscuous that they need AIDS pills. Or HIV pills. I guess you don't have AIDS at the time you're taking. You know, honestly, at minute 4 of watching some guy licking the bunghole of his dog, which was weird, but then, disclaimers. I lost track of what the commercial was even for. All I knew is I was getting good and angry about, like, how long is this freaking commercial? I like, too, that I stopped from saying fuck and said freaking, even though I just talked about a guy licking his dog's asshole. So, I'll tell you what. I'm not very popular on YouTube. I have maybe an average of 10 viewers. But I would like to blame it not on the lack of talent, but I am getting screwed by the algorithm because I can't not say things that cause the algorithm to just shut me off. They say if you're going to do these videos, you should try not to swear, don't say anything controversial. Then it'll shoot right up to the, Mr. Beast status. But not old David Dravnak is talking about guys licking dogs' a-holes. Yeah, we're going to take, the algorithm's going to be like, oh, let me just take your video. Let me fold it up into a little folder. Let me put that in a briefcase. Let me go ahead and put on some, super locks. Let me go ahead and there's a code now to get to your video where you have to crack it like a president who's about to bomb Russia. And, good luck seeing if anyone sees your video. Tuck that right away. Anyway, what was I talking about? Freevee. Stop putting commercials that clearly are not for the audience intended. Now, if somebody's watching a Lady Gaga documentary, feel free to insert as many